deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse.
He's off to the races. The 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. Quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quick pass on the fly motion. The expressway is wide open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Howard. Dances away from the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds his man and tackled there by the defense.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Ibuka. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Quarterback extends the play. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Sellers. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on third and long. Pulls it in, it's Sanders. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on third and long.
Looking to move it through the air. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect. He's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he makes the catch. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Bringing it back. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Hello?
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Howard. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. He's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And the extra point is no good. No good, and they're still down 1. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. All kinds of running room. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And they got him for the sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game is.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Dropping back, it's Howard. Fires to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that
They want you to win
on the perimeter of the field.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here.
You were mute, trying to play for real, trying to walk in.
First down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they get to him and sack the quarterback.
Oh, well, I can't believe I missed that field goal, bro. They want you to win.
I know that was
And you
tough,
could
but
tell.
as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love quarterbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Get it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone, it's Sanders. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, South Carolina 27.
They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And 1st down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now
he is too big to be
limits
getting
the
passed
options
like
a
that
little
easy.
bit more. 2nd down after that loss of yards play.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Oh my God! No way he caught that.
Gotta love the execution.
Oh my! He's the best.
Quarterback made a good
He's the best.
accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
He is my king. No way he caught that. He's the best NCAA player there. How did he
Here
catch
he
that?
comes from inside his own
How
5.
did he catch that?
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
I thought this went past the Jeremiah Smith, bro. Holy
They'll
that's
get it
good.
to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the first down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henderson. The offense pumps it up, and they were on the move. And the
That
defense
worked.
jumps on it, and they get that
Did user
turnover.
stripped work?
Well, this defense is able to put out yet
That
another
user stripped
fire
work.
in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great.
No way to
effort,
user
great
stripped
effort.
work.
And it's a great
No way
stop
that
by
user
the
stripped
defense.
work, bro.
They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more important,
I didn't think that actually
I gave
worked.
the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in
Didn't
the
get
game.
2-minute
Now
warning.
it's your turn to go. You put some
I did
points
not
on the
know
board.
that.
You take some time
It
away,
actually
we can
worked.
put
I
this
didn't
thing out of
expect it to
reach.
work on him.
Might as
Out of
well
all
keep
people,
pounding that rock
I did
at
not
this
expect
point
it
in
to
the
work
game,
on
even
him.
though it's 2nd and 12. And
Come
the
on,
defense
dude.
makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best
Yeah,
players
it
are
won't let me
touching
hike the ball. Why does it not let me hike? My controller is geeked. It's not. Bro, it's not. Alright, bro. Oh, there we go. Alright.
They want that clock to run. How about keeping it on the ground on 3rd and long? He gets 9 on the play, and that brings
Do I
up
take
a
that
4th
risk?
and 3.
Do I take that risk?
Timeout called
Do I
there
take
by
the risk,
defense,
Chad?
desperate
Do I
to
take the
get
risk?
ball back
I'm
and
scared.
save
Chad,
as
do I
much
take the
time as
risk?
possible. Now this is rolling the
Chad,
dice.
do I-
and perhaps
Chad,
they've
do I
gone
take that risk?
outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down.
Yes, I do take that risk.
Grab enough for the
Yes, I
first.
do. That's not out of bounds, is it? That is.
Have.
I am not out of bounds.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he
how's
wanted
that
to
out
go
of
with it.
bounds?
The
That's so
only
cap.
way that ball
Oh my
gets
God, hello.
completed is if he puts
Let's
a
go,
little
Chat.
extra
Come on.
mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on
Let's go,
the
Chat.
throw.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a
My
game
quarter,
strong,
I mean not my quarterback, my running back is busted, bro. Left ankle, busted.
Get a few first
In front
downs
of the
and get a
track,
W.
selling to the sun comes down. Take a
Linebackers
fucking
shuffling
right
around
off the
trying to
map.
keep the quarterback from
That
getting a
hurt
read.
that whole 100 round. Right off the map. Whole 100 round. Take a buck.
To the
Right
air.
off
It's
the map.
Sellers. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
That would have been game.
Incomplete, going
That would have
for
been
the
game.
massive, explosive
If
play
I got that, that
instead.
would have been
They're
game.
looking at a 3rd down.
Oh man,
The
oh
defense
man.
is starting to figure it
Why
out.
are we
I think
selling?
it's taken them
Why do
some
we want to
time.
sell
This guy already
now?
has 2 touchdown
Out of
catches.
all,
That
like,
time,
why do we
though,
want to sell
they were in
now?
a better position in coverage to force the
Let's go.
incompletion.
Finds the tight
Oh,
end.
why is he getting out of
Steps
bounds?
but he's got
He
a
wants
first
me to
down
do
on the
him.
play.
When I'm in
He
a tight
wants me
game
to
and
do
it's a
him.
one-possession game, I do not
He
want to
wants me
put
to
my
one tap.
defense on the field. You could
He
tell
wants
the
me to one
offense
tap.
didn't. Great job executing the third down, getting the first down, and now we're just going to play the